Hey, so it's come to my attention that I've never explained why I start my paintings in a similar fashion every time. Well, I didn't want to have to pull this out of my arsenal, but it seems I have no choice. So as you can see clearly, on the right is a toned canvas, and on the left is a white untoned canvas. One, not racially motivated, and two, look at the difference. With a toned canvas, you get to gauge the true value of a color. I rest my case, Your Honor. One of the prime reasons I've become fairly consistent with the quality of my paintings is that right there, the importance of the toned canvas. But becoming a more consistent artist isn't just doing one thing like toning your canvas. It's about finding your process. As you can see here, I found the laziest, most efficient way of laying the foundation of my paintings every time. And if you don't find it painful to do more work than you need to, then you know what? Good for you, I think. Another constant of mine is that I build up from darkest colors to lightest highlights. And those three things are the gist of my process. Toning the canvas, loose sketching with paint, and building up from dark to light. And it helps to become more consistent, knowing that I always have success starting this way. And I know what you're thinking. Well, what if I create something that requires a different approach? Riddle me that. And to that I say, you know what each of these subjects of these paintings have in common? Nothing. But I never fear. I never waver. Just go for it. You'll be fine. And once you've found a process, you're going to have to paint even when you don't want to, just to get comfortable with it. And that's not just for painting, that's for most things. And speaking of painting things that you're not comfortable with, why don't you check out my Skillshare video on exploring unique textures. This class includes a demonstration of 3 different mediums to create desirable and unique textures for oil painting. Link in the description below. And if you don't already have Skillshare, that link will get you a free trial. Now, as I approach the finishing stages of all of these paintings, all of the grimy groundwork that I put in with my beginning process gets rewarded. All I have to do is apply the final highlights, and this is always satisfying to me. I've done this process so many times now that it's just removed the difficulty for me. I have to not worry as much about getting to the point where my painting looks finished, and honestly it just allows me to enjoy the painting process more. And that's where I want you guys to get, if you aren't already there, of course. Removing the stresses of painting just makes everything more fun, for lack of a better word. If you enjoy this content and this artwork, check out my Instagram, The Toned Canvas. That's where I share a lot of my new pieces that I've just finished. So feel free to give that a follow. And to think, all of these paintings started out as thinned down brown paint, and they transformed into some of my better pieces of art. I would really enjoy if you'd subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and leave a like. That always helps too. Thanks for watching.